What's up, everybody? Michael here with Games Done Right. Got a new setup here so you can have a different angle. I think there's a little better lighting. We are at part 10. 10 now of this playthrough, so thank you for being with me this whole time. And it's getting good. It's getting good. We just finished the Shadow Temple, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll pop it up right here. Check it out. That one's a really smooth playthrough. You should like it. And now we're headed to the Spirit Temple, which is in Gerudo Valley. So I'll get on Epona and head there. Alright, so I mentioned it once before, but we're headed to the westmost part of Hyrule. And this is where the Gerudo Fortress is. Another prequel, so just like we had the Ice Cavern for the Water Temple, and we had the Bottom of the Well for the Shadow Temple, there's another prequel here. Make sure you get enough speed for this jump. I think that's so fake, but it's so sick. Whatever. The Gerudo Fortress is the prequel. So you're a Hylian, and they only like big, bulky dudes like Ganondorf. So you're not welcome here. And what we're going to try and do is navigate this area. Navigate. Was that good? Navigate this area. Try and befriend them so we can get to the Wasteland and ultimately to the Spirit Temple. So just say what's up to these folks. They get mad and imprison you. Doesn't seem very fair. I feel like they should get to know us first instead of throwing us into the abyss. So there's a bunch of imprisoned folk just like yourself who are in this fortress being held against their will, and essentially we're trying to free them so they can be free. Freedom's good, aye? So here's the first guy. You have to talk to them all. I'll speed through that text. So we have to fight this chick. She's angry because, again, we're not the kind of man she's looking for. And yeah, basically those imprisoned guys say, hey, we'll help you out any way that we can if you free us. And they jump through the ceiling. That's kind of cool. They drop a key so we can free this dude. But they say ultimately the same thing. So I'll skip through all their text here too. Alright, so head out the same way he went. Just be right behind him. I don't think he's going to help us, though. Head over here. And this one's a little bit tougher. So we have to shoot this chick. Yikes. And we'll head out this way. Hop up this. Avoid being seen by that chick. And we've got another imprisoned person. I'll skip this. Alright, here's another boss chick. You don't want to get hit by this double spinning attack thing that they do, because it'll send you back to the prison area where you were before. That, you don't want to get hit by that. Watch her disappear into the ceiling. Nice touch, Nintendo. Now there's lots of ways to navigate this area. This is just one. Okay, so we'll follow him. This is one of them. There might be a faster way, but I know that this path is pretty linear and it gets you to where you need to go. Use your long shot here. You don't have to worry about those people down there. They usually don't see you if you are quick enough. Jump down here. Alright, so this is probably the hardest one. You have to hide behind this barrel, or this box, because this chick really doesn't like, and she just stops right there. She's really proud of her patrol area. Wait till she's gone, and then head all the way over here and give her a nice, whoa, neck shot. It's okay, they're stun arrows. Nobody was injured during the making of this film. So another fight with this chick. Oh. Aggressive. Let her jump through the ceiling. I don't know why I do that. I have to do it every single time. One of my things. Alright, follow him out of here. And basically they're all telling you that they tried to be part of the clan, but they got kicked out. And they're also saying to they're also saying to go visit them once I've freed everybody. And they should have a surprise for me. Alright, this is the last stop. This guy. Basically they say, help us and we'll help you. Zoop. That was probably the best view that I've had of all that so far. So it's not too difficult. You just have to strategize and get through it. Alright, so in that statement he said that they're going to repay us the favor. And it's that bridge that we hurdled over with Epona that actually becomes fully fixed once all the carpenters are there. And this is some chick, and she's telling you about why they don't like people, Hylians, whatever, why they don't like dudes. And she's telling you where the spirit temple is, how to get there, and she basically said she has a crush on us because she didn't like any dudes besides Gerudos except until us. So now we got the Gerudos membership card, and that makes it so that they won't try and kill us on sight. That's nice of them, right? Let's head out this direction. So that first section's done. The next part is to head through the Wasteland. By the way, one of the most enriching experiences is in this door. Once you talk to her, it basically opens up another dungeon, and it's just so sick. It's so rad. I will probably do that later, another time. It's not part of this playthrough, but oh yeah, we're gonna experience it. So head over to this gate in the northwest part of the map here. Turn off the map. I don't know why I have that up. Talk to this chick, and she's gonna say, hey, if you're headed into the desert, make sure you have the lens of truth, and yeah, close the door behind you. And you can actually use the hover boots to walk across this first sandstorm area, but you could also use the hook shot to go from one box to the next. And I think I'm going to do the hook shot part because it's a little faster. Here's the warning sign, but we don't need to read it. And that little brick out there, little castle area, is the spirit temple. So I'm on an HD TV right now, and this is so hard to see. I mean, what? There we go. That was dumb. You guys saw me hit that, right? Ridiculous. Oh my god, I can barely see this. I may have to redo this run a few times. To the left there is a salesman who sells bomb shoes. And dude, this is not meant for flat screen TVs. This is like for the CRTVs. It's like correcting the flag colors and stuff. Oh man. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, well, oh dude, what? I think this is it. Haven't gotten lost in the woods yet, have you? Oh dude, I made it. So down below is a Skulltula, and interesting place where there's a lot of lore about what kind of grave that is. Kind of spooky. Alright, so we get our Lens of Truth out, and we're going to, this says, the one with the Eye of Truth will find the way. So this creepy character is going to take us the rest of the way. We have to make sure we keep him in our sights, otherwise he disappears. Watch. Off, on. Off, on. You can't even, if you're locked onto him and you pull off, you lose the lock on. So keep following this guy. Make sure you have magic, of course. Oh god. And then there's these little caterpillar things that pop up. I know that there's people out there who know the way without the Lens of Truth, like they memorize the paces. I can see the flags up beyond, so I'm just going to head straight there. Those actually did render in. But yeah, behind me there, he goes into a fat circle, but we don't need to do that. Once you see those two arrows in the distance, you'll arrive. Alright, the final temple. Bring it on. Come on, get out of the sand. So to the right here, this little block, or this crack in the wall, is where the Nairu's love is. I'm not going to get it now, because this is why. This is why I don't do side stuff on this run. So you'd go in there and play Zelda's Lullaby, and the Great Fairy will give you Nairu's love. I'm sorry this is at night and it's hella dark, but make your way in here. And what's going to happen is, as soon as we get inside the Spirit Temple, there's going to be a bunch of signs that say you can't move forward because you're not equipped for it, or you're too old or too young. So just head on back out, because that area's, you can't do anything in it. And then we're accompanied by a friendly face. Chic. I like these quotes: past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. Period. So poetic. A Requiem of Spirit. Tailbone's starting to hurt. There's that freaking owl. I want to long shot it. I just want to turn around and... That was pretty violent. I didn't mean that. Look, I hurt its feelings. Now it's flying away. Alright, so that was the last song for temple locations that we learned. Some nice lighting effects by Navi and the sandstorm. So we need to come back as a kid, and I'll do that now. I'll see you. Okay, we are at the Desert Colossus again, but as a child this time. We just went to the Temple of Time and switched it out. And these things are a lot scarier when you're a kid because they're about twice your size. I always try and dodge them right in the beginning. It usually works. Okay. Onward. Dodge those pots. Ignore those things. And then talk to this mysterious, seductive looking woman. Oh, whoops. She asks you something and you have to respond the right way. Then we try to skip. You basically have to say nothing really, because if you say see the temple, she's like, get out of here, this is not your temple. And if you say looking for the sages, she says, get out of here, this is not your temple. And unless you say that you're free, look at this snooty attitude. He's like, you're not one of Ganondorf's, are you? And you're like, what if I am? But you just offer to help her. This is Naburu. This is who the lady who gave us the free pass, get out of jail free pass. That's who she was referring to. She's assuming that we're ignorant because we're young. But I just kind of figured it out that your village is full of women and no men, so I kind of figured it out. Oh, right there, she asks what your name is, and you say Link, and she's like, what kind of name is that? Jokingly, if you make your name her name, guess what happens? Nothing. She just says it's a stupid name still. Alright, so here we're essentially offering our assistance because we're selfless, and what Naburu is looking for are the silver gauntlets. And she's saying that we can't have them because they won't fit us as a child anyway. As a child. She doesn't know that we have the Master Sword, which, as we just found out, is a ship that controls time's flow. Yeah, all that stuff Sheik said. Oh my goodness. Enough with the talking, just women. Let me go kill something. Oh, not even. I'm gonna get rid of this Deku shield because I know that crap's gonna burn up. Alright, let's get some bombs. What we're doing here is clearing out this area and sacrificing ourselves, I guess. This, okay. Zelda much, Michael? Okay, good thing this thing spewed out hearts. So this is a pretty cool temple, in my opinion. It's one of my favorites. So this is looking more difficult than it needs to be because we're a child right now, and our Kokiri sword does like a quarter of the damage as the Master Sword, and even like an eighth of the damage then as the Bigron sword. So you can try and get this guy off the edge. That might be the best way for you. But nothing's working for me right now. God, was that the boss? Are we done with the Spirit Temple? Alright, get your boomerang out. Swing it around this thing. We got first try. Dude, what? That was nonsense. You know that hit. That hit too! Whew. Nintendo's about to receive a strongly worded letter. Oh, $5. We didn't need to get that. Alright, so these things are horrifying, so just be ready for that. You can't hurt them So you have to hit these switches that will activate a fire ring. And that's how you kill him. You can also use Din's Fire. That's faster if you have enough magic, etc. But the hardest part about this is this little spinning spike. Oh, money! This again with the freaking monsters. Can we just not have them in the game? Like, why do we have to have them? There you go. They do pay cash money though. And so what we're doing here is collecting the silver rupees to open this gate. I don't think they can hit you through the wall. Might be wrong about that though. I think the spider can. I don't know. I don't like getting that close to it anyway. Okay, finally, the last one is hiding behind here. I actually didn't know where that was. As many times as I've played this, I was lost there. So grab a Deku stick. I told you, 22-year-old memory here, trying to do the Spirit Temple. Okay, I'm just gonna let you hit me because I don't have time for that. Alright, boss key, dungeon key. And I have 2 extra hearts because I accidentally got 2 heart containers that I didn't want, so I'm gonna allow keys like that to hit me. Open this door. Yes, there's a door there. And this is one of the first times where you can strategically use. I'll take that heart. The bomb chew. Oh. There's a gold Skulltella behind us. And let's grab those now. Yeah. So kill these things. There's gonna be a reptile that comes down. We can kill him. Oh my god. Kill these things if you need to. And that thing says show you the light. You can send it a bomb chew. That will blow up the wall. Open that up. And I'm just gonna get out of here because I don't want to deal with those things. There's a blue switch below where this thing is. Presses it down and it opens the door. That's actually the door we're headed toward. And this room is revisited later, so just be aware of that. That is so sad. So another silver rupee collecting area. There's a couple of things that we're doing in here actually. So we need to collect these silver rupees, which will light a torch, and then we'll use that torch to light all the other unlit torches. Which is sick jump. Nice. And let's use regular bombs to get rid of these things. I could use bombs. Why have I had a shortage of bombs since the Fire Temple? Oh, sad. That was a sad run, everyone. Can we all agree that that Fire Temple run was like the worst? Okay, Deku Stick. Light this torch. And light this one. Oh, why was that so hard? And that will make this chest right here appear, which has a key in it that we need. Alright, we're still not out of the woods yet. In order to get to the room that we need to, we have to light up this sun using this shadow, or this sunlight that's coming through the ceiling. And that will open up the door to our right here. So, what do you guys think? The crescent shape. I guess that offended someone. I mentioned this in the Forest Temple video, but I like the way it looks. I mean, maybe it was because I was a kid, well, obviously, but I didn't realize that it was offensive to anyone. It's kind of how everything is as a kid, right? And there's a Skulltella behind us. I don't plan on getting hit, but I'm just gonna go through. Use that key, and here we fight one of the coolest guys in the game. Wake up. Just backflip these attacks, and then jump attack him. Just do this over and over. I know I'm making this look easy, but these guys are... If your timing is wrong or off at all, you take tons of damage. Once his armor starts to fall off, he starts running at you. There we go. Also, pro tip, if you're running low on hearts, make him chase you towards one of the pillars or his chair, or her chair, whatever, and it will drop like 4 hearts. Or use Nairu's Love. Speaking of hate, Michael's hate, more like, this stupid parrot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Is there a hell no? Can I just do like no and future notice no? There should be. Ooh, I just got the chills. Alright, let's claim our prize, or Nibiru's prize. The silver gauntlets! I do feel power in my arms. This is my silver gauntlet right here. Alright, so the idea was to give them back to her. Though things aren't going so well for her right now. I don't think silver gauntlets are going to be what gets her out of this mess. If she's headed the same place, the gap between dimensions that Phantom Ganon went to, I don't think we'll be seeing her anytime soon. And those two were witches that we will meet again later. Alright, so we could jump down. Why not? Yes! And now we have to come back as an adult. What's up, everybody? Sorry to interrupt the video like that. I realized during the editing process that this was going to be like an hour-long video. So we're cutting it in half. This was the Gerudo Fortress and child section of the Spirit Temple. Next up is going to be the adult section and a little bit of backstory. So make sure you're subscribed so you get all the story and all the gameplay. And here comes part 2.